All right. So yeah, if you don't know Figma, well, I know both of you know here what it is, but it is basically an online tool to design websites. I have two ones here. First thing, I would like to invite you on the club's Figma team, so we can share our project
Yes.
here.
What is the name of the team?
Well, let me put it inside. Let me put it inside an announcement. Wait a few seconds. Okay. Can you confirm that the link works? Uh, One of you, please.
I'm trying, but yeah, okay, it's working.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've joined it.
Perfect. I'm in.
Okay. Cool. All right. So before we start, I just want to show you a few projects I worked on Figma, and let me say it's absolutely required. I mean, it's not really required, but it's strongly recommended that you do a Figma project before starting coding, because if you don't, then you don't really know what you're coding. You're just doing it by the feeling, and at the end, it doesn't look that great. So there are a few Figma projects I worked on. For example, that was my portfolio. In the end, I didn't finish it. I want to redo the design, but I just want to still show you. So here's the design. You can put multiple pages. I'm gonna go more into the details later. Don't worry about it. There's also this app. It's not the best looking. I'm not a pro neither in Figma nor in design, but it's better than nothing. So these were the pages for the initial 1G Kanji project that I did with Maxime. If you don't know, it's a website that you can use with flashcards with vocabulary. Then there was this. So this is when you open a new tab, it puts by default this. Uh, Maxime inspired me for this, and he also did one. But basically, yeah, there was the Figma here. I wanted to work on it with Sasha too. So I first did the Figma, then did it inside, then reproduced it with coding. There's also a redesign 1G Kanji that we want to work on during the break with Romeo and Maxime too. So basically, you can do pretty much everything inside Figma. There's also a new project I'm working on right now. So to demonstrate Figma's feature, let me create a new project here. Oh, it already has one. All right. So inside here, new design file. Yep. Wait, actually, let me remove this one. Here we go. So this is the new design. Yeah. What did you want to say, Victor?
No, I was just trying to create a new project, but
Oh,
it
okay.
said upgrade to professional, and then I went on another page and then I found it.
Okay. Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Apparently, we have one project, but it's fine. We can do multiple Figma pages inside one project, so it doesn't really matter. Here's our team project, and inside there's the Figma. So as you can see, the mouse moves in real time. Victor, did you succeed to exceed it? Are you
Yes.
all right? Um. Oh, hello. I mean, do you know what we're talking about right now?
Not really.
Okay. Basically, I'm demonstrating Figma, which is an online tool to create website designs. And I invite you to create an account, and then click on the link I sent in announcement to join our team, so we can have a shared project.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Let me just name this one test, because it is a test. So let me maybe zoom in a little bit. Oh, apparently doesn't want to zoom in. Well, anyways, that's fine, I guess. Here it's the frame panel. There are some presets here on the right. We just a quick question. Can you see well, or is it too small? Victor, for example, or Evan?
What do you want me to do
Is
exactly?
it big enough, or should I try to make it bigger?
Oh, no, it's big enough.
I
You
can
can
read
see,
it.
and
Okay.
when you're on the app, you can realize.
Yeah. All right. So here are the phone presets. For example, here are the tablets preset. All you have to do is click on it. For example, I recommend you iPhone 11 Pro for and X for the mobile designs, and you can. Oops, what is this? You can also create a desktop, which is right here, for example. So I recommend you also to have two project. I mean not two projects, but two layers, two frames. One for the desktop version of your site, and one mobile version of your site. Nowadays, it's really important to make it responsive, so that it fits on every type of device that you can encounter, or at least most of them. So for now, let's not focus really much about the mobile version, but it's good to know that you should also focus on it. So in here, when you click on it, there's nothing, but on the right, there are some options. Inside this, you can put round corners. Let me put 100, for example. See, and this panel applies to almost every object inside Figma. So you can have, for example, just round corners on the top right. You can also modify the width. Let me say 100. I'm gonna put it back. You can also in here on the fill options choose the background color. Uh, in here you can notice a solid tab. If you click on it, there are multiple options. This is if you want to do gradients or use images. For example, we can do a linear color, and in here we can choose the top color. In here we can change the opacity and choose the second color. So here we have a nice gradient. Then you can also modify where the gradient happens using the little squares you see on the screen, just right here. You can also add strokes. This is a border kind of. For example, here you can modify the size of this border. So let's make it a bit bigger. Then there are some effects with some drop shadows, blurs, etc. But let's not focus too much about this now. I'm also going to remove the stroke because I don't want it now. And what I can also do is change the opacity. Right here, I can make it 50%, for example, 80%. This comes useful sometimes if you want to make some kind of special effect. So then you have multiple tools right here. You have the rectangle tool, and there's a little arrow next to it with lines, arrow, ellipse, polygon, star, and just a traditional image. So if you click on the rectangle, you can do rectangles. For example, let's say we want to have it round borders, just right like this, for example, and let's create a small app. Let's create how is it, Johnny's Juice. All right, so Johnny's Juice. So here on the top, on the right, you have the text options. This one here, it's if you want to change the font. So there are plenty of options you can choose from. I usually like, for example, I think it was Sensation Light. This one looks really good. You can also change the font size right here. Just put it bigger. So now you have your text. You can also change the color inside the fill panel. Let's make it, for example, this color. By the way, this is not designed to be the best looking possible. This is just to demonstrate the features of Figma. And you can have a stroke around it if you want. You can increase the size of it. But I think I'll leave it to 1. I'll also change the color to yellow, as it was the color theme from last time. And right here on the linear, I'm also gonna change the color. For example, right here.
I have a problem, Terence.
Yeah, what's your problem, Victor?
I when I try to add any like square or anything, look, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Wait, did you create another? Wait,
Okay,
yeah, just show my screen.
I think you can see the Figma. So look, can you see it?
It's loading
Okay.
for me. I don't know if it's come from me or you. Oh, it's good now. I can see it.
Okay. So let's try to make a line. I
Yeah.
start making the line, and you see it goes like so tiny.
Mhm.
Why?
This is because if you look at the logo next to the desktop on the left panel, see it doesn't look like the like a frame. Just delete it from for now. On the left panel. Yeah,
Oh,
this one.
okay. Um,
Delete it. Just press delete when you after you clicked on it.
yeah, I'm gonna try to find it.
I mean the key on your keyboard.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay, okay. Ah,
Just select it
it's not
first.
working. Okay, why is it not working? Let me.
You just wait. Can you do just I mean left click on the uh, on the on the layer on the screen like the big white rectangle.
Um, mm, yep.
Yeah, and
Oh,
just
no, I can't do it.
I
Oh,
mean
I can.
just okay. Just press the delete key on your keyboard. But don't do right click.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
it doesn't work. Huh.
no, it's not working. Okay. Let me
I
select.
mean
Oh,
normally if you
oh, 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 something
yeah and
is
do
happening.
yeah okay
Oh,
it works now. And
so let's
press
do
on
it.
the yeah this right here. For example,
And then I
desktop.
take classic desktop.
Yeah, and
Okay.
normally it should work now. Try to do the thing you were trying to do before.
Up, up.
All right, it
Thank
works.
you.
No problem. All right. So then we have the text. We can change the background color, so the borders, and there are some features that are pretty cool with Figma. Let me just change my tab real quick. If you could look on my share screen and on the Figma, if you're on it, that'll be great. So, for example, imagine I'm trying to design a portfolio for now, and imagine I just want to put multiple logos next to each other. See now it doesn't look great, right? The spacing between every one of them isn't constant. So there's a cool feature to do this. You just select all of them, just like this, and on the top right, here there's some dots. You can click on here and distribute horizontal spacing, and now it's the same spacing between each logo of them.
Oh,
So this is a pretty cool feature. You can do this also with rectangles. Let me try this right now. Let me try to do this. Let me try to do this. Oops. This and yeah, this. If you select all of them right here, see if you click on distribute horizontal spacing, then it's all aligned. It's looking really good. So when you when you move your object, there's a moment where there will be a line. So this is the center. Let's do this. And see on the left where you have your layers, it's not looking that great. It's kind of messy. What you can do is group multiple objects. So to do this, either Control J or G. Yeah, Control G, or just right click and press group selection, just right here. So now you have your groups. For example, let's put, let me just name it panels. I don't know. So if you want to move it now, everything moves together. And on the right, you can change the color of each one of them. You don't have to do it individually. So I don't know, let me try to put a color. All right, this color. So I know it doesn't look great, but this is just for demonstrative purposes. So now you have it looking really great. And one of the most important things, to make your design look great, is of course images and logos. So you can use PNGs, JPEG images, but I really strongly recommend you to use SVG while using your, while designing your site and while coding your website as well. But it depends for which cases. For example, if you want to put a photo, a picture, then it's a good time to use PNG. You're not really going to find SVG, because how SVG works is that it's actually a code. The whole image is a code that tells the computer where to display some lines and circles, for example. So you can't do this on a picture, but you can do this on animation, on drawn logos, for example. If you know Adobe Illustrator, for example, this automatically works in SVGs, and a good aspect of the SVG is that it doesn't have a size. You can have it as small as you want, you can have it as big as you want. It's always going to keep the same resolution, the same quality. It's never going to lose quality because it's actually not coded not displayed in pixels, but in code, which tell you where the lines are. So let me demonstrate this. So for example, let me search Python logo if I want to put Python somewhere, and if I right click, let me not take this one. It's maybe a bit too high in resolution. It's not gonna make the good effect I want. But let me copy image. Let me go back inside the test, and if I paste it, so it works perfectly fine, right? It's actually really good. But the thing is that if I scale it up, let me scale it up. See, if I zoom in, there are some pixels right here, and that's not really pleasing to the eye. As the image is actually in a big resolution, we don't see it that much. But if on some images, you're going to see it in some cases. And that's not the only advantage of SVG. Imagine I want to change the color. For example, I want to make the blue part of the Python logo in red. Well, I can't really do it. To do so, I would have to maybe trace it again like this. Let me just stop right here for now. And then this, you put a fill, and this fill is red or something like this. You put it on top of the other one. But see, it's not really useful. You're never gonna do this in a real life scenario. But instead, you can use SVGs. So there's actually a really good GitHub I recommend you. It's this one. Let me put the links. Let me put the link in a text right here. It's not looking. It's not okay. Just right here, if you wanna have it. Here you go. I'll be okay. Let me just make it smaller so it doesn't really bother us. All right. But this GitHub is actually really useful. I use it a lot. One thing to note is that as it has more than 1,000 files, you'll have to git clone it to use it. So let me just demonstrate it right now. So imagine I want to cdp, so change directory to p. This is maybe not going to work for you. I just have a folder named like this. This is where I want to clone the project. But for example, let me make a new dir test. So and see test mkdir is just to create a new div. Hello Jose.
Hello.
But you can git clone the project right here. So if you go on the guys, nope, never mind. If you click on here, you have the GitHub. You click on code and you click on this one just right here using git, and in here you put git clone and you paste the link. So now it's just downloading the project, and here you go. So now it's downloaded on your computer. Let me just go find it real quick. Let me just go find it. It's actually in test right here. Okay, so here it is. So this is the. No, let me just put like this. All right. So here, there's a folder named logos. Inside, all of the logos are here, and as you can see, it's on SVG. If I double click on them, it's normally gonna open it on my website, and I can zoom in how much I want, but I'm gonna demonstrate this later. So instead of using on this one, instead of using the Python logo PNG file, let me just search for Python. Alright, so there's actually a Python logo. Let me just drag and drop it, and here we go. Yep, just like this. And if we zoom in, I can zoom however I want. You can see there aren't any pixels. It's really clean. So that's a really good practice. So let me just remove the other one, which is right here. Actually, this one, what is it? Okay, it's this. don't need this. So here is the SVG that it has imported. It's displayed in a frame. Let me just put it into here right just for a second. And also important to note, if you just resize it freely, it's not going to look great. Don't forget to press Shift while doing so it doesn't lose the aspect ratio. So let me just put it right here. Let me also put it here. All right, it's looking good. So now, yep, just like this. So now imagine I want to change the blue part of the Python logo's color. I just select the SVG has imported on the left tab where there are the layers, and you see on the right there are two selection colors. The first one which corresponds to this one, and the second one which corresponds to this one. If I click on it, I can change the color. So now it looks good. I can also make it a solid color if I don't want a gradient. I can make it this is the contrast isn't good. I can make it just all the colors I want it to be. Let me do the same right here. All right, so now I have edited the colors of the SVG, and now it's looking great. So just a few seconds, let me do the same thing. For example, the C logo. If I search C, it's on the bottom part, just right here. Just drag and drop. Do the same process. Just align it properly. All right, just like this. And then here I can change the colors. I can make it this time pink and magenta, just like this. All right. So as you can see, SVG is really, really useful. And that's pretty much it for Figma, actually. You can resize your desktop. You can also create new pages. As you see on the top left, there's page 1. If I click on it, it shows all of them. I can create a new page, for example, page 2. And in here, there's nothing because I haven't created anything. Let me, for example, put something for an iPad Pro or something like this. Let me just put it horizontally. I clicked right here. Yeah.
You can. I saw that you can inspect. Is it the thing that you can use to make it CSS and HTML?
No, this is another feature. Let me show you just in a few seconds. So
Okay.
I'll delete this one because it's not useful. Hide this. So yeah, a awesome thing with Figma is that you can actually copy the CSS code directly from it. For example, for the Python one, if I right click, I can copy paste as SVG or as CSS. If I copy paste as SVG, so I can just paste it and it's looking great right now. I can still change the colors. Everything's working as we want it. And you can also paste this inside your code project if you're coding a website. And you can also copy a CSS. I don't really use this feature though. Let me just open, for example, VS Code. Create a new file. Okay, this one. Yeah. So if I if I paste it, the one thing I don't like is that it's all the time in the absolute position. So you'll have to edit some part of it. But yeah, I don't really recommend using the CSS, or at least for logos, just use SVGs. Just like this. You can also copy the SVG for any shape you do inside Figma. I can copy this one. Copy as SVG. Oh, my bad, I closed. VS Code. If I paste it, here's the SVG. Well, it's really simple because it's only a square. But as you can see, in here, this is what SVG actually looks like. So in here, we can actually read it easily because it's really simple, as I said. The fill is the fill color we want it, but actually this one doesn't really work because this one is used. But this is the fill color. We can change it inside this. If I save it in an SVG, for example, let me not save it in here though. Here, if I save it as an SVG, where is it? SVG. And I don't see it. Well, that's fine. No, I'm not gonna do this. All files. Oops. All files just right here. And for example, untitled. Let's just say test.svg. Normally, yeah. No, so I have saved it as an SVG, and I can implement. I can drag and drop this folder, which is just right here. I can just drag and drop this folder inside any project, and I could use this image. So this was a quick note on how to import images, and that's pretty much it. Actually, you can also copy a text. For example, this can right click, copy paste, copy as text. This is just traditional copying. I can also copy SVG. Seems to work on this, and that's pretty much it for Figma. Do you have any questions on things maybe that you need a bit more clear?
No, you explain pretty much all, I think.
Okay. I see that. Let me just right here. Alright. Jose, would you mind joining the Figma team project? I mean just the team. I pasted the link inside the announcement. So yeah. There was one last thing I wanted to show, I think. Yeah. So basically, so as for myself, for example, I'm not a professional inside designing. I have a lot of things to learn. But you can actually learn by doing so. You can also check a few videos on the internet if you need help with what you're searching for. But Figma is actually a really powerful tool. I don't know it all, as I said previously, but you can do a lot of things, really. For example, if you look at this one, usually you don't make it work. It's not the point of it, just for you to have a basic kind of template, something you want a copy from while coding. It doesn't have to be exactly how it is inside the code, but it should kind of resemble to it. So you can see here inside our website, I think we did it pretty much exactly the same, maybe just a few modifications. When you click on it, there's actually, for now it's almost the same. The buttons also we changed a little bit, the size. Inside here, for example, we didn't put the review one, neither this one. But as you see, it's really useful. Every time before I start coding, I always make a Figma.
Hello.
Hello, Loic. Just to have a basic idea of it, and in the end, I just try to follow it as much as possible. I can always make modifications, but basically, Figma is a really useful tool. Also, one thing that is cool is for the colors. So let me just open a project real quick to show you. So this page right here I coded it with Svelte, which is kind of something similar to React, but it isn't the same thing as React. It's just something similar. But you can see that in here I have just several color theme that I can use inside my project, and in here there are some colors. Those colors are well, actually there aren't these ones, but you can do some with these ones. To do so, for example, just create a square. If you want to copy a color from somewhere, just click on it. There's a small tool just right here, and you can have the colors code. So you just have to copy this and just paste it right here, and now you have the color you wanted. So yeah. Do you have any more questions, anyone? I know Loic, you just came. If you want, I can explain. I can re-explain some of the things. But for the others, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Loic, are you there? Loic? Okay, it looks like he isn't here. Anyways, so yeah, do you wanna for now? It's actually the end of the lesson, pretty much. But do you want to maybe start working on a project we can design on Figma? Do you have any ideas we can do? Victor, for example.
I'm starting a project when you can choose your character from Maxim to Terence and me and everyone in the group. And then I don't know.
Okay, maybe do you want help with this, or are you good?
I think if we can do this project work,
All right. So, did you put it inside the team project right here, or did you do it on a personal one?
I did it on a personal one, but I can share with you guys if you want.
Yeah, normally you can share it on the top right, share, and just share the link.
Okay, shade, um, up,
And just paste the link
okay,
inside general maybe, or
copy.
I should make a voice channel actually. I mean a voice text channel. It's actually pretty useful though.
Okay, I think it's in general,
Okay.
but it's not really how to say.
I'm sorry.
It's not really abouti, hein.
We can make it better. Don't worry about this. Oh, it's looks like Loic is kind of joining in, quitting. Um, ooh, that's some blur right here. So, do you want to make it like a real website maybe after?
Yeah, we could, for sure.
Okay.
Just let me learn how you did comment ça s'appelle quand t'as fait
D?
le le dégradé de couleur.
Oh, the gradient. Wait. Actually, I
Yes.
can't really edit. Okay, can you just
Oh, yeah. Let me let you. Okay.
yeah.
How do I choose if you can edit?
Normally, if it's
On there, can
just on
view,
the
can edit.
yep.
Team, move to project. Search for team project. C'est quoi le team déjà? Outil
Just
programming club.
yeah, just do this one.
Ah, je peux pas. Il faut upgrade to
Oh,
professional.
wait,
Je
can't you
peux.
just select the project already made? I mean this one. Yeah.
Wait, let me go on the team. Um, okay, then I'm adding a new project. So new team project, and then I'm copying it,
Wait.
or
New team pro. Just okay. Click on team project right here, and at the top right there's a new and just new design file.
oh, okay. New
Yeah, it
project.
looks like we can only have one project, but it's not. I wouldn't be
Wait,
too scared about this.
I can't just. Okay, I'm showing it.
Oh, wait. Actually, we have three max. Hmm. Do we have it
Okay,
access to it with education? Hmm.
normally you can see.
Yeah.
You see
Uh.
Figma.
Oh, it's loading. I'd have to look at this though. Still loading. Oh wait, actually, do you have it? Do you have your application minimized?
Oh,
Or
attends. Stream a été mise en pause. Oh shit.
Figma
What?
education. What do they have right here?
Okay.
Education team.
Normally,
Right.
because look, when I'm trying to
Yep.
make you can see.
Yeah.
So when I'm
Just
trying, you are in can view, but
yeah.
need
Just
to
put
put
can
you as
edit
can edit.
and click on. Oh wait. What happens if you click on Audio Programming Club? It doesn't do anything.
Upgrade or cancel.
Wait.
Huh.
Actually, wait. Let me copy this maybe. And what happens? Can't we create a new file? Design file. Looks like we
Oh,
can.
let
Well,
me.
anyways, can you go on the one I just created? I just pasted everything you already put it.
Okay.
Oh God, what are all of these tabs?
Okay, I'm in.
Wait, not this one.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
can you go back?
Yeah, I'm going back to the team. Wait, where it is? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alors, attends, hein. C'est où les équipes? Home,
Just
home,
yeah, go back
quick
to
action.
files.
Ah, ouais.
And wait,
C'est pas
it
ça.
doesn't.
Non, let me
That's.
refresh. Oh, until then.
Oh, what did I do? All right, it should work now. Yeah. Okay, good.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
if you want to make a gradient, just select the box you want, and see on the right. Wait, just select it. Yep. And see on the right where there's the fill. Click on the color on the on the black square.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and go click on solid, which is in the top left. Put a linear or radiant or just different types of.
Linear.
There are different types of
Okay, okay. Angular.
radiant.
Let me discover everything. Image. No, no, no. Oh, oh. Diamond. Ah, linear. Okay. Now I'm going from black to. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I see from
And you
red
can change the
to
opacity. Yeah, this one.
black and perfect. And then we red here. Yep, yep, yep. And then we put more black. More. No, no.
And in these cases, you can also put a stroke around the
Okay.
text. Try to do it.
So now you can choose your character. So
Wait,
let's do a
try to
better thing.
try to add a stroke to the text. Not this
Add
one, but these ones.
a stroke. What is a stroke?
It's just
What is
under
a
it.
stroke?
Um,
Oh, okay.
wait, yeah, just select this and under on the stroke. There's a little plus. Yeah, in here. Oh, wait, did you actually? Wait, actually, you selected only one of them. Delete this stroke and just select all of them again.
Okay.
Um,
I
maybe you want to
can't.
group them. Oh, we did. Oh,
Yeah.
you already did. Click on the
Yeah.
group then,
Okay. Donc non.
and add a
Oh,
stroke
and
right here.
then
All right,
plus.
now it works.
Okay. And then I can do. Oh,
Maybe try to put
okay.
it in white so it looks kind of contrasted.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's nice like this.
That's nice. That's nice.
Okay, perfect. Now we need the character a little character presentation for every character. Look, we're gonna do
What you can also do is create kind of multiple versions. You can just put Control G to duplicate it, and inside it, for example, if you want to have a flipped cards or something like this, and here just invert the linear.
uh-huh.
So kind of to simulate as if when you would click, it kind of flips the card. And in here you can have, for example, a member description on the right. Wait, can you
Yeah.
unscroll real quick?
Like unscroll. What do you mean by
Like control
unscroll?
and scroll.
Control and scroll.
And look on the right.
Oh, okay. Look on the right. Oh, desktop too. Okay, okay. But can I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's control
Okay.
and scroll wheel
Beautiful. Choose your
to zoom
character.
out. And it's a
I
middle click to move.
let me find how I take the grid out. Oh yes, and yeah. Okay, perfect. Desktop too. Okay, because the grid is unsupportable. Okay, now we copy this and then we up.
So, anyways, I'm gonna stop the recording for now because I don't think there's any much lesson left. But we can continue this if you want, Victor. So,
Yes, for
thank you
sure.
for anyone who listened to the video.